everyone, I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen, and today we have a kitchen basic. I'm going to cover how to cook rice in your pressure cooker. It's super easy, and if you have one of these pieces of equipment, you should know how to do this because it will make your life so easy. Let's go see how this all comes together. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make rice in your pressure cooker. Now I have my Power Pressure Cooker XL. This is the 6-quart version. I got this down and I love this one just as much as I love my other 10-quart, which is an Elite, but I cannot live without pressure cookers. I made a big pot of beans for dinner, so we're gonna have red beans and rice for supper tonight, and I need to make the rice, and the way to make that super fast is to do it in your pressure cooker. It comes out perfect every time. So if you are rice challenged, like my friend Heather used to be before she got one of these, she is no longer rice challenged because she can cook her rice in the pressure cooker. It's super simple. You're gonna do equal parts of rice to water. So I have 4 cups of rice and 4 cups of cold water. And for my own preference, I'm gonna add about a teaspoon or so of salt and about a tablespoon of oil. That is the most crucial thing. You cannot forget to put the oil when you are using a pressure cooker. The oil is going to save the starch from getting stuck up in your vent or your pitcock. You know, there's that lovely word, but if the starch gets stuck up in there, it's going to force that starchy water up into the vent and into the pitcock, and it could actually hurt your machine over time. And you don't want that, because if you have one of these, then you have you've spent the money to get this, and you want it to work. So what you do, put your lid on, and then you want to make sure that the arrows meet up on my model. And this is how hard it is to cook rice in a pressure cooker. Because this is white rice, you're just going to hit the rice button. It's going to cook for 6 minutes. Now, if you're going to do brown rice, you want to refer to your manufacturer's instructions. You are going to want to cook brown rice for a little bit extra time. So you may want to give brown rice 10 minutes as opposed to 6 minutes. But the other rules still apply. Equal parts, water to rice, no problem. And always remember the oil. Now, I like to just make my rice plain. If you like to cook your rice with stock or chicken broth or something like that, that's great. But I like to use leftover rice for any number of things, some of them not necessarily savory. So I like to make sure that I cook my rice plain, and then I can use it in a lot of different things. After we eat dinner and we have leftover rice. Now what I like to do with this much rice, I'll probably have 8 cups of rice when all is said and done. Then I will take whatever's left over. I'll keep a little bit in the fridge to have with leftover beans, but I will freeze the rest while it is still hot so that I have rice to pull out of the freezer when I want it, and it's ready to go. And this is one of the greatest parts about freezer banking, is that rice freezes beautifully. And I always think of the movie Still Magnolias when I say that freezes beautifully. For any of you who are fans of the movie, you get it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Still Magnolias, because that's a nice evening with your honey snuggled up on the couch. Okay, so we're gonna wait for this to come up to pressure. We're gonna have it cook for 6 minutes. We're gonna wait for it to come down from pressure, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna show you what it looks like. We have cooked the rice. It's gone up to pressure, cooked for 6 minutes, and come down off of pressure. In reality, that's about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna just take the cap off, the lid, and then what you're gonna have is the most perfect cooked rice ever. You see, look at. And you just fluff it. It's beautiful. It's fluffy, and each grain is separate. Look at that. You can just fluff it. Woo, it's hot. Okay, I'm gonna go serve up a bowl just so you can see what it looks like, and I'll be right back. I just wanted to show you that it did not stick on the bottom, and it's it's loose and it's perfect and it's not sticking anywhere. The rice is just perfectly cooked and it's beautifully fluffy and it's perfectly done. And there you have it, perfectly cooked white rice in your pressure cooker. This is one of the best ways I think to cook rice. Now I cook rice on the stovetop all the time, but I'm often home, I'm in the kitchen because that's where my office space is, and you know, I can watch it, but putting it in the pressure cooker and getting it done quick and easy, it really does have its benefits because you can set it and you can walk away from it and you can go do something else while your rice is cooking, and then you can come back to it 20 minutes later, a half an hour later, your rice is all done. It's perfect and it's separate and it's nice and beautiful. So that's it. I hope that if you have an electric pressure cooker, you give cooking rice in it a try. I also hope if you like this video, you will consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you're not already, please be sure and hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, make sure that you hit the bell button so that you don't miss any of the notifications that you get sent from YouTube whenever we upload a video, because we don't want you to miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present all the time right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. I hope you give cooking rice in your pressure cooker a try, and I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.